All right, we're back with the morning crossfire right here on 99.3 Nigeria. And my name is Kofi Bartels. A very good morning to you. And we're talking some more this morning, taking your thoughts on the supplementary budget by Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This should be his first budget action, or first budget, let's call it that. Any thing about budget the president has done since he was sworn in as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 0700 993 993 993 is the number to call if you want to be a part of any conversation on this station, which is a talk station of the nation, driving the discussions that you love to have. And we're here every single weekday with the morning crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. My name is Kofi Bartels. Once again, you can be a part of the conversation on the phone lines. You can also send in your WhatsApp messages. You can send a WhatsApp voice note. You can also head onto our YouTube live stream to share your thoughts there with us on YouTube. You can also share your thoughts with us on Facebook. We have a live stream on Facebook and a post up as well. You can comment on that. And, of course, also reply to a tweet on the topic on X, or simply mention us and share your thoughts with us on X, otherwise known as Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter, as they say. But for phone calls, please call us on the number 0700 993 993 993 0700 993 993 993. Female listeners can call 01 465 7190 01 465 7190. That's a number to call. If you're a female listener, you can't get through the main line. We'll be very glad to hear from you using your special line. And we have a WhatsApp number for your WhatsApp messages. Please call us, send your messages to us on the WhatsApp number 080 9597 5805. That's 080 9597 5805. You can send a voice note, and of course, please make sure voice note isn't more than 60 seconds in length. For Facebook, simply search for Nigeria Info 993. That's Nigeria space info space 99.3. And on X, it's at Nigeria Info FM. On YouTube, search for Nigeria Info FM as well. We'll be very glad to read from you. Let's get into the talk of the day. We all know that President Tinubu has proposed budget supplementary budget bill, all right, before the National Assembly. It's a bill, supplementary appropriation bill, better put, for government spending. Now, a budget, of course, is a document for spending and income. So the document says in the year 2023, for instance, it is going to spend X money and make Y amount of money, all right? And for Nigeria, the country has been implementing a deficit budget for some years now, where the money we make is less than the money we spend, and that's why the government has had to borrow. All right, President Tinubu's 2023 supplementary budget proposal, or supplementary appropriation bill, is in the sum of 2.176 trillion naira. Let's not talk about dollars, because I want to do calculation now. I don't know whether my calculator will survive. 2.176 trillion naira. And what we want to know from you this morning on the Crossfire, we want to hear directly from you. Do you think the supplementary budget proposed by President Tinubu is a good use of taxpayer money? Looking at the items for spending in that appropriation proposal, all right? In that appropriation proposal. You can call right now and share your thoughts with us. But we'll look at, some of the heads and what the government is proposing to spend your money on. It is your money. Okay, when I say your money, it's nothing where you are. It is your money. 0700 993 993 993. It has been submitted to the House of Representatives, and it has passed, I think, the reading right there at the House of Representatives. And of course, you know that for any appropriation bill or any supplementary budget to be implemented, it must come law, and the National Assembly must pass it. That's passed reading right there at the House of Representatives. The president is prioritizing security of Nigerians. That's the first thing. Security of Nigerians, and therefore defense is getting the highest allocation. Defense is getting the highest allocation closely following, I would say closely, but following defense, the second highest allocation is into works. All right, works. So looking at bridges, roads, renovation, execution of projects, and all that. Defense is getting 476.543 billion naira. Right, 476.543 billion naira. When we want to look at works is getting 300 billion naira. 300 billion naira. Then look at things like the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, which is getting proposed supplementary allocation of 200 billion naira. Housing, which is no longer, I don't know if it's still under, is it under works? Housing is getting 100 billion naira. The Federal Capital Territory Administration is proposed to get 100 billion naira. That's a week's under yes, a week's parastatal. While the police commands an allocation got 50 billion naira. Okay, now also included in this supplementary appropriation bill are what you call service-wide votes. Okay, service-wide votes, and the sum of those service-wide votes are 615 billion naira. All right, you have a capital supplementation of 210 billion naira, with State House getting 28 billion naira. All right, other side, the Department of State Services 49 billion naira, Office of National Security Advisor 29.7 billion naira, Independent National Electoral Commission for the 3 off-cycle elections, 18 billion naira. All right, 18 billion naira for the 3 off-cycle elections for INEC. 18 billion naira. More have. All right, so we have other aspects of this, and I'm just going to go over that very quickly before I pick next call. We're looking at vehicles for the office of the First Lady, 1.5 billion naira. SUVs for the presidential villa, 2.9 billion naira. Replacement, renovation of the residential quarters of the president. That's where he's going to sleep. In Astor Villa, where he lives, his living quarters, residential quarters. 4 billion naira. Renovation of the vice president's residence, 2.5 billion naira. Presidential air fleet, 12.5 billion naira. And there's a lot more to look at as far as this is concerned. So we're basically asking you this morning, as far as you are concerned, the Nigerian taxpayer, do you think this supplementary budget proposed by President Tinubu, his first, is a good use of taxpayer money? Let's go over phone lines and we'll get to hear from you. 99.3, good morning. Good morning. All right, sorry about that. Good morning to you.
Good morning, it's Kofi.
Yes, who do we have on the line, please?
My name is Robert.
Robert, where are you calling from?
Calling from my papa.
Nice to hear from you.
Kofi, that money is too small.
Okay.
That supplementary budget is too small, considering the position of the president. You understand? We are the giant of Africa, and when you are in position, it's such a big position. We are bringing almost 2 point something, billion to the National Assembly. It's too small now. They should make it like 10. It's not about payers' money. The president is lifetime something. You understand? After 8 years, he will not be there again. So that he can enjoy everything once and for all. Thank you.
When you say he can enjoy, I don't understand what you mean. It's not for the president to enjoy, but I think what you mean. I think it's for him to serve you. 99.3. Good morning.
Now.
Very thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. This is Madam Nixon.
Okay, Madam, nice to have you. Please go on.
Why would they be doing supplementary budget in this 99.9 hours? Is it not November? Why don't they do everything and put it in the proper budget for next 2024?
Okay.
Why are they bringing it? Is it, okay, let's quickly eat this one, then the main one will come week again? That's the way I look at it. Why are you bringing supplementary budget when the year has run off? 99% of it is gone. This man, I don't know.
Okay, so you feel it's too late in the year to start doing all this. Okay, Prince, I don't know where Prince is listening to us from, but Prince, good evening, good morning to you, rather.
I'm really listening to you, my dearest Kofi.
Oh.
This is Prince Wise from Amodos.
Prince, nice to hear from you.
Thank you. You see, all those budget for renovation for this, for that, is the house are not renovated before Mr. Prem Murphy. But what really concerns me now is at this supplementary budget. I want a lot of money to go for agriculture.
Okay.
A lot of money. Because as it is, in this part of the world, we have very fertile land. We have green land. What we need is to pump money into equipment of agriculture, give money to farmers, let them go to the land, the federal government, the local government, the state government. There should be a lot of storage. Where farmers go to the land, they grow their crop, after if they germinated and they grow and they harvest it, buy it over and store it for the rainy day, let them go back to the land as well. And the federal government can set up farm settlement. So we can feed ourselves. When we talk about foreign rice today, that country are producing, like Thailand, the other countries that produce the rice drop from heaven. It's human being that planted it. So we should do the same in Nigeria. So when you take subsidy from fuel, take that subsidy to the agriculture. That's what I will say this morning, my dearest Kofi.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Prince, I appreciate you calling in. We have a next listener on the line, 99.3. This is Anonymous. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Yes, your thoughts on this.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go on. What's your name?
Kofi, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yes. What's your contribution, please?
Yes, just like Mr. Robert said.
Okay.
Mr. Robert said they should raise the money to 10 billion. But I'm saying they should raise the money to 100 trillion.
100 trillion.
Yeah, 100 trillion. So that they will waste a lot. Obi will not buy new car. So that they will waste a lot. You have to ask yourself, are people normal in this kind of situation? You are buying exotic cars, billion, trillions. They should raise it to 100 trillion. Thank you.
All right. So you want them to use your personal car? Oh, he's left. All right. We lost your call there. I don't know. I mean, this is, someone made a point, Ify, saying that, you know what, it's already late in the day. That is, we are in November, almost at the end of the year. Why don't they wait for the 2024 budget to be able to get the things that they need to do? But the question is, can the renovation of Third Mainland Bridge, can it wait? Can the renovation of Eko Bridge, can it wait? And all the works that they want to use Umahi to do, can it wait? Can the fight against insecurity, banditry and Boko Haram, can it wait till next year? 99.3, good morning.
King of Morning Radio.
Good morning.
Morning good to you.
Good morning, my brother.
Happy belated birthday to your wife, Paul.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I wish her all the good things of life.
Thank you very much.
She
I
will
appreciate
live
it.
long.
Amen. Amen.
She will
Thank
see
you.
her children.
Thank you very much.
The same goes to every one of us.
Thank you. Thank you.
King of Morning Radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been saying it that we're in trouble in this country. People thought I'm joking. They said they are men of integrity. You remember what they were saying? I hear some of us, no, pump money into agriculture. The one Buhari did, what is that guy name now? Who is the spokesman of this guy that is there now? Angelari, right?
Okay, Ajiri Ngelale.
Huh? Angelari.
Ngelale.
Angelari. Oh, go to Ebonyi State, right? Shalom. Go to Imota, go to here. Go to Nasarawa, all lie. They are telling them to pump money into agriculture. The former Minister of Health, what happened? At the end, what happened? How did he exist that ministry? People are deceiving you, like I always say. If not you, King of Monday, somebody deceive me, I have problem. But whether I deceive myself, that is where I have problem.
All right. Thank you so much.
We are deceiving themselves.
Thank you so much.
Pump money into agriculture, God. Thank
okay.
you, my brother.
See you over there. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I don't know who this is. I think it's an anonymous listener. Good morning.
Kofi, it's me. It's Jonathan.
Jonathan. All right. Jonathan, is it too late for you, like Ify said?
Exactly too late. And this is just money for the boys. And is even a misplacement, apart from the agreed fact, the rest are misplacement of priority. Kofi, all you read, there is no education in it. I don't know why, at this point, these leaders don't feel that people need to be educated in this part of the country. I don't know why. That they place education at the far background. They're not saying want to buy a vehicle for First Lady's office. Okay, all the armory that we bought, including one Buhari bought, all the Tokano, Mokano, what happened? Okay, every other time, works and housing will come with supplementary budget. Are they the one affected by this forex? Okay, all of us out here are not affected by this forex. Who are we running to? I think this is... Anyway, like I said, right. I like Tinubu as a person, but I didn't vote for him. I voted for Shore, and my stand is this. I think the only person out of audacity is Shore that will change this country. Nothing more.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother Jonathan. Thank you so much. Joy is on the line. Are you listening in the market?
Hello, Kofi.
Joy, good morning.
Good morning once again. This is Market Woman.
Okay, Market Woman, nice to have you.
Yeah. You know, when this our governor, president come into office, the wife said they don't need our money now, Kofi. And you are saying whether they should use their personal car. Have you didn't hear it?
I'm asking you now.
No, let them use their... Somebody said they don't need our money. Did you know what he said?
Okay.
That they are going to help us. So that car now, she will ride on it. The husband again will take that one. Why are they wasting our money now? Why? The suffering is too much now. And it's the end of the year already. Please, that project can wait till next year. If so for this money, let the project wait. Because the suffer is too much for us, Kofi.
Okay. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Joy. But you know, like I said, defense is getting the highest allocation, followed by works. So what about those ones? Are those ones okay? Because if you're saying they should wait till next year, that we're in December, should bandits keep killing people till next year? Should Boko Haram keep killing people till next year? Should unknown gunmen keep kidnapping and killing people till next year? Should armed robbers keep kidnappers keep kidnapping people till next year? What about those who are in captivity, in kidnappers den, those who bandits have taken? We have Chibok girls, we have Dapchi girls, we have those other boys. People who have been kidnapped from schools. All these people are there. So should government wait till next year before they allocate money? I'm sure these monies at Damien will go in a long way to helping government release the remaining Chibok girls, release the remaining other girls and people who have been kidnapped by Boko Haram. So should we wait till next year? We're talking about security here. What about Third Mainland Bridge that David Umahi says they want to fix? I don't know if he used asphalt or concrete. I don't know. Because he said concrete, but now I don't know how it's going to be. Should Umahi wait till next year before they fix the Third Mainland Bridge? He says they want to start this month. Echo Bridge is there as well. We talked about some coastal road. All these things are there. What about INEC? INEC needs money to conduct the election in about 10 days' time. Off-cycle election in in Kogi State, in Bayelsa, and they are taking 18 million naira from that. What about the president's wife? How is she supposed to carry out? So can all these things wait next year? Okay, before we go on a break, Olumiwa is on the line. Olumiwa, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Kofi.
Welcome, please go on.
Okay, my take.
Yeah.
This is my take. What happened to the country that borrowed money in the East? What happened to the country that the president then said, we have money we don't know? See, the problem of Nigeria that I don't want to know. There is a continental demons assigned to this country that is making all our leaders not to do what is right.
There is no demon.
Leave that right.
There is no demon anywhere.
Wait now, wait. Okay, why did they say to do what is right? But when they leave that seat, they are telling you how to fix the country. Well, to tell you how to fix the country. Let me talk now.
Go on.
Why did they invite demons to the country? Because it was in that time the problem started.
Okay, thank you.
Leave that place today.
Thank you.
You will
Thank
see
you.
how it will give you idea to move the country forward.
Thank you. We'll be back.
Ronald and Partners Consult presents the UK and Canada Education Fair featuring 30 top
a few billions to paint the place and buy new furniture and all that. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Supplementary Appropriation Act, and the government can spend the money. It's the money is taken from the Consolidated Revenue Fund. Now, I mean, all the information is online. It's easily accessible. You can go down to the nitty gritty, get to exactly what is being spent per call it per office. So whether it's the office of the vice president, the office of the living quarters of the president, the office of the first lady, you can go there and see everything. You have a general, breakdown. You have an overview. You have the main thing. Okay, but one thing I've always had with that problem I've had with the state governors, and to an extent even the federal government, when they write their budgets, when you scrutinize them, sometimes they are general. They'll say, okay, renovation of X, Y, Z. They don't give details of numbers. So I don't know, man. But your thoughts are welcome on this spending. Do you think it's a good use of your money, taxpayer money? Go collect them, man. Here's your money. 0700 993 993 993 is the number to call. Please go to Budget Office. That's BUJ. You know budget now. Budgetoffice.gov.ng. You see everything there. When you get to budgetoffice.com.ng, click on the resources tab. Just hover your mouse around it. You see internal resources. Under internal resources, you see budget documents. You see everything there. All right. Even the medium-term expenditure framework. That's what they're working on for next year, 2024, is all there. The fiscal strategy paper is all there. Ahead of the budget for next year. It's 2024 to 2026. Everything is there. Now, what you would notice, you take a deep or cursory look at the 2023 appropriation supplementary proposal bill by President Tinubu is that there are some things that maybe lacking, that it just need to quickly get up and running. So let's look at the entire amount. Like we said earlier, we're talking about it's actually 2,176 billion. All right, 719,286,000 and naira and 33 kobo. Only God knows why these politicians keep putting kobo. Don't mind me. Okay, but that total amount compared to the 2023 budget, of 3.6 billion. Okay. And you have a capital expenditure of 16.3 billion naira, making a total of, I think, 49.9 billion naira for defense headquarters. All right, for that, the line equipment. It's actually allowance, the recurrent expenditure allowance for 37 and 38 regular costs. That's 18 billion naira. Security debarment allowance. Allowance for troops on external operations, that's 4 billion naira. Fourth quarter 23 internal operations, 10 billion naira. Then capital, request for critical and urgent operational support to procure equipment, 16 billion. But we don't have details of the equipment they want to procure. We need to go into detail. Or maybe because it's security, they don't go into detail. For Nigerian Army, they're looking for, is it 100 and 211 billion naira? Out of that, recurrent is 116 billion naira. Capital is 95 billion naira. That's a lot. For instance, the capital expenditure, 50% of payment to Messrs. Bakia, Makina, Sanai, Tikaret, AS Turkey for procurement of TB2 UAS. That's what that means. Procurement of 12X MD 530 Cayuse helicopters, 41 billion naira. Refurbishment and upgunning, an upgrade of 155 millimeter self-propelled howitzer Palmaria artillery guns, 27 billion. These guys have to go flush out the bandits, and the terrorists. Nigerian Navy, recurrent, 20.4 billion. Capital, 42.3 billion. For instance, the recurrent contains things like third quarter internal security operations, Operation Dakata Dabarua, 16 billion. Power supply requirement for naval base in Oguta, 215 million. General items, and there's a lot of that. So I'm just going to leave all that. Let's go to some of the service-wide vote items. That's one that's of concern to some of you. So, for instance, for the Federal Capital Territory Administration, 100 billion. And it's all for capital projects, nothing like recurrent. Mr. Project! Procurement of security vehicles and equipment for Federal Capital Territory, 3.4 billion. That's FCTA. Completion of roads, blah, 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 in Abuja. 9 billion. They have construction of Southern Parkway from Christian Center to Ring Road, blah, blah, blah. Rehabilitation of Federal Secretariat Plot 3 Phase 1, blah, blah, blah. Renovation and completion of critical infrastructure and FCT. No details there. Access road to Body of Benches. That's Wike's group. He's a member of Body of Benches. So access road to Body of Benches. 721 million. So the Body of Benches, they can have their meetings. 721 million. Completion of rehabilitation and takeoff of Abuja Rail Project. That's a good one. 22 billion. Blah, blah, blah. Construction of Court of Appeal. Wiki has come again. 10 billion. Construction of Court of Appeal. 10 billion. But anyway, that's your Court of Appeal, not Wiki's Court of Appeal. And there's a lot there. Office of National Security Advisor. Let's just skip that. Let's skip that. Department of State Services. A lot of guns and stuff like that. I'm not going to that. Let's not inform the terrorists of our security plans. Okay, State House. Purchase of SUV vehicles. 2.9 billion, a total of 28 billion naira for State House. A purchase of SUV vehicles, 2.9 billion. Replacement of operational pool vehicles, they only replace them, 2.9 billion. Renovation of residential quarters for Mr. President, 4 billion. Renovation of Aguda House, maybe that's the Vice President's house, 2.5 billion, I don't know. Computerization and digitalization of State House, 200 million. All those computer contractors will get quite some. Actually, for joining APC, man, I just at least one. I got supply computers. Share that senator saying now 25% markup. Hi, please, I need to know who is supplying this computers. I can supply you, Mr. President, President Tinubu. I hail you. I can supply you anything I can, even paper. Yeah. Computerization and digitization of a State House, and it's important. Maybe it was not computerized before under Tinubu. You know, maybe it wasn't computerized. Renovation it's really like a relic of what it used to be. They're going to renovate Dodan Barra. So when President Tinubu comes to Lagos, he goes there, not to pay hotel, 4 billion naira. I think that's a good one. Renovation of official quarters of Vice President in Lagos, 3 billion. Acquisition and renovation, rehabilitation. Just leave all those ones. Okay, where's the First Lady's zone? Let me see. There's a lot of Ministry of Works, I ain't plenty pass. Apart from it's so long. Where's the First Lady's thing? Have I not? Anyway, 1.5 billion naira to buy vehicles for her. That's okay, yeah. Purchase of official vehicles for the First Lady, 1.5 billion naira. So, I mean, when you look at it, 1.5 billion naira, is it really much? How many vehicles will she buy? I wish that some of these things had details. Like, for instance, when you say purchase of official vehicles for Office of First Lady, how many? Is it 10? So people can do the breakdown. 150 million times 10 is what, 1.5 billion. Is it too much? It's not too much now. The supplier, maybe is one of these guys here. We'll go and add this 25%. Like that senator said. First Lady, I can supply you. As I'm looking for money, I can supply. What are your thoughts? Basically, is this a good use of taxpayer money? 99.3, good morning.
Well, my dear brother Kofi.
You're welcome.
I don't know where to start from.
Yeah.
Please, where in the constitution is the office of the president? What is it? I thought they said there is one there in the constitution, the office of the president.
There's no what?
Or the president's wife.
There is an office of the president's wife. There is.
It's recognized by the constitution.
I don't know, but it's there. You go to Asurok, you see it.
So the budget that the budget that the Buhari did is has expired.
No, now this is a appropriation. So it's just to add to that one, Najara.
So the ones they did, they have finished spending that one.
Well, maybe there's some things that they need money for, like some of these guns that the EFCC wants to.
In the children of Israel, they ordered for a king, and God and they got the king. So once the waiting will go market, go price, then we see so.
Okay, thank you so much. Last caller. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Okay, Kofi.
Welcome. Very quickly, please.
Thank you. All the whole thing what you say, where market woman say, let them wait till next year. All the whole thing when you talk, say, make we wait. Have we not been hearing about it? They have succeeded in giving National Assembly money for gas. The other one, Ameti did it away from Katsina to Niger. Other ones is Nigeria citizens suffering. So they want to share this money. They want to share that money. They will share the money.
Thank you very much. But have you seen? If you look at the budget, for instance, Ministry of Works, all the roads are there. The kilometers, that's David Umai for you. The sections, the details, they put everything there. Anyway, we have to go. But if you look at some of these things, are there things that can wait? For instance, they're doing flood control in Kordu. That's one of the things I'm seeing here. All right, flood control in Kordu. They want to renovate the thermal bridge. You know, in other parts of Ekpe and some places, it's here. All right, go download the document. We have to go. We have to go. There's a lot of questions I wish I had time to ask you, really. This one says, so, my brother, so all the money allocated to works, First Lady's office, President's house for the year 2023 have been exhausted. Then by January, there'll be another allocation again. Nigeria will hail the FedEx from IFO. If we had time, we would have looked at all of that from last year, from the previous budget that was passed last year into this year. So we'd know what is spent on what. I'll be back to say goodbye after this short time out. Please stay with us. Okay, I'm told I have a still time. Another message here says, Kofi, I don't like, my style of journalistic diplomacy. I should call a spade a spade. I know your type. Or rather, don't say anything and make yourself like you look like supportive. Okay, thank you very much. Peter, in the case you think. Am I stopping you from talking? It's not my mouth. It's your mouth too now. This one says, politicians should learn to say the truth to Nigerians. Okay. Next one, thank you very much. Chris from Ikoyi says, we are in a turn-by-turn government. Let them have as much as they want. They should have helicopters or choppers as working tools for lawmakers so they can fly above bad roads instead of SUVs because they are bandits and kidnappers on these bad roads. But you're complaining about bad roads. But look, a lot of the money here going to the roads now. Look, go and check. All right, a lot of the second highest allocation up from defense after defense is for works. And all the roads are listed that I can go on and on. I don't have time to go into detail. So if you're talking about bad road, wouldn't it be fair to say, okay, they're allocating the money for the road? But an important question that some of you ask is, what about the 2023 budget itself? You know, were all these things not put there? Obviously, they weren't. Why? So which one was where? For the president's quarters and all that? I mean, well, maybe digitization of the Aso Rock was not there, and Tinubu Field needs a digital Aso Rock with comprise things to meet up to this age. You know, maybe. Jim Agodo says at times I wonder. Okay, thank you, James. I think this is for me. I appreciate your time. Mr. Boli. Oh, Mr. Boli, thank you so much. Oh, time no day. People need to know what is going on in the information. Okay, I'll be back to say goodbye. Commercial time. Stay with us.
Tony's business is booming.
KOFI_BARTELS. That's KOFI_BARTELS. Our job is to keep you informed of what's at least get to know what it's being used for, how it's being spent. Give your voice to also talk about what you about, if you agree, disagree, your thoughts as well. I'll be back tomorrow. Sheriff Corey is up next with Daily Digest after the news headlines at 9. Good morning and keep listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us at and on Instagram for live updates as it happens.